This is my fourth attempt at gamification of statistics. So when you play, for now I put colors on each word, so if you go to data, it turns blue. If you turn to sample size, it turns red. Confidence intervals, green, purple, and then these two are almost the same color, very subtle difference. And the return menu works, so if I go to hypothesis testing, I can go to return to the menu. If we go to literacy, again we can return home. The only one that works right now is level 1. So this is Bob. This is Bob's Market. Bob owns 3 stores, and that's as far as I've gotten. Alright, so this is the start of the 3D version of the game. If we run, we can walk around using the arrow keys, or WSAD as the young kids usually use. And so I will eventually put doors on these. We have the street signs, so if you turn around, there's the street, the buildings face each other. I'll put roadway down. You can look up or down right now, but it's hard to get back in line with the buildings. And so the ground is beneath us. It'll eventually morph, but this is navigating 3D. This is a work in progress, the gamification of statistics. Let's see, let's run the code. Alright, it's still going to be called Flatlands because I don't plan on changing the terrain. We can go around it or we can go through it right now. I haven't set on the physics. But if you run down the street here, then you can see one of the stores has a sign on it. No door yet, but we have the roadway down. And the intersections, we don't have the road markings yet, and everybody right now just has an icon on top of their building just because I could do it. They're all the same color right now. I can change the colors later. And so this is the beginning of Flatlands. This is my first launched game. Still not online, but it can be played on my computer. So we will play. So the object is to pick up the pieces by moving the ball around. And when it's done, it will say you win. And it'll keep score up in the corner. This is game 1 of level 1. It will be improved upon over time, however it works. So let's run it. So there are 5 pieces of information in front of us. I need to move the buttons. And you have to decide what information is needed to compute the price, to compare the price of cereal in Bob's Market. So if you only collect price, it's going to say you're wrong because there are different size boxes, and we'll have to introduce that fact. So if you submit, it's going to say you have not, oh, I need to change that. It should say you have not collected enough information. So we'll play again. This time we'll collect incorrect information. So if we collect the type, the cereal, and the volume, if I can get my guy to move the right direction, and submit it, then it'll say you have collected unnecessary information. So we'll play again. And this time if we collect the price and the volume and submit, then we win. So I'll have to give some more introduction to the variables that are being measured and what's available to the but it's counting, it's collecting, and it's replaying. So this is the first prototype of the gamification of statistics.